It's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to make a bunny wreath today. So the first thing that we're going to do though is take this styrofoam. It's 9.8 inches from the Dollar Tree. I already took the sticker off here. And the first thing I'm going to do is paint the back of it. You only have to paint one side because the other side is going to be covered in bunny fur. So I usually like to take a cup and pour a little bit of my paint into a Dixie cup because I don't like to put a brush inside my bottles of paint. I feel like I don't know, I just don't like to. So I am just going to paint one side of this styrofoam wreath form here, white. And that is just the back of it, so it will look nice and neat in the back. So I'm going to do this off camera just to save time, and we will be right back. Okay, so now we have the back painted. We are going to flip this over, and now we are going to put our bunny ears onto the, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the inside here of the headband, right? And then we're going to put this onto the top of our wreath, just like that. Just like that. We're putting it on the head, on the wreath, just as if it was on our head. And you want this to be towards the front of the wreath and not to slide back. And then we're going to take a zip tie once we think this is pretty well glued on. We want the glue up here to hold it so that it doesn't have like a gap, right? And then we're going to take a zip tie. I also get these at the Dollar Tree. And I am just going to adhere one to either side. And I want my knot, you know, the zip tie knot, to be down on the bottom so that it's not in the way of hanging my wreath. And I'm going to put one on the other side. One just on either side. It's fine. I don't think we'll need one in the middle. We have the glue, and I think that'll be fine. Whoops, don't tie that tight, Jill. Put that down the bottom there. Okay, so now I have two zip ties holding on my headband. And it's a perfect size headband for the wreath. So, whoops, I mean, of course it's stretched out, but it's not so stretched out that it doesn't want to sit on there. So there is the back, and there is the front. And now we are going to have fun with these Scrub Buddy duster mops. So I picked up 4 boxes. I only picked up a couple boxes the first time around, but then I decided I'd rather have more than enough than not enough. And so what we're going to be doing is cutting them open, okay? And that is going to give us this nice furry effect here. So let me just get some of this cut, and then I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing. All right. So inside these little duster mops, there's little pockets for, I'll show you in the next box. Little pockets for the tool that comes with it to adhere to. You know, it slides in. So once you cut it, you're going to want to pull it open. And then you have this nice fluffy piece to work with. And we are going to work with it. So, oh, we don't want to do the wrong side. So the first place we're going to put this is on the top here. So we're going to just take our cool temp. Oh, I guess I need a glue stick in that as well. It doesn't probably matter if we do cool temp or hot temp, but we're gonna start at the top and we're gonna just glue our little piece of duster mop right to the top of our mop. And we're just going to hold it and wrap it around. I'm telling you, I love working with dusters. Like, this is a different duster mop than we usually play with, though. I usually use the one that comes more of a stringy one, right? All right, so there we have the top of our rabbit coming to life already. How cute is that? So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna show you how I did that. We have a piece here that goes on. Let me get the stick out so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. They come with a tool, and it has like a fork right here. And inside this, it's kind of stuck together in a couple of places to make that tunnel for that fork to go down in. So what I did was I opened up this little place that you would put the tool in, and then I just cut it down the length, right, with my scissors, right down all the way through. Once I did that, you have to pop open those little pockets. You just pull it open and it rips open, easy peasy. And that's going to give you a flatter surface to work with, okay? And there you have it, another little piece of fluff. So now we're going to work our way around. So I'm going to work over here because I'm going to glue this piece down. It didn't really get glued down here. I'm going to work covering the piece that is the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to keep going in the same direction. So I'm going to pull my fur back and I'm going to add my hot glue because we're going to cover. We need some down inside too. Down here because we want to adhere it all the way. And I'm going to take the same direction. So I have my fur pushed back, and now I'm going to put this one around and just kind of butt it up to each other. Butt it right up to each other. I did get a mess here with the glue because I stuck my finger in it. Oh my goodness. Look at how cute this is already. Oh my goodness. I just love it. I love it. All right, again, I'm going to push back the hair, right? I'm calling it fur. I'm going to glue my plastic strips down here a little bit more onto, so it just doesn't stick up. That is the hot, hot, hot glue, boy. I don't know why this one's not coming out. We'll keep trying it. We will keep trying it. I have to get these spider webs off of my hands. They're all stuck on my jewelry. I'm the worst. I live with my jewelry. I'm one of those people that sleep with it, shower with it, all that. Earrings, no. Earrings I usually change up. But I'm just going to glue that down. Make that look nice and neat. All right, now we're going to do the same thing. Push back the fur. Actually, it would probably be better if we did all of these at once and cut them all open, but, you know, that's not the way I did it, so we're just going to do it one at a time. And each time, you'll get to see how it opens. All right, so open it with your thumb just enough to get your scissors in there and cut it all the way down. And then pull it open. Just rip it open. If it rips, it's okay. Just glue it down the way it is. No problem, because you're not going to see it anyway. So now let's add the cooler temp hot glue. Isn't that funny? It's like an oxymoron. The cool temp hot glue. It doesn't want to go for some reason. And then we're buttoning this one right up and curving this one around and gluing it down. Easy peasy. And while that's gluing down, we'll start ripping open our other one here. Love these duster mops. Now, do you know what? These are really expensive. The 360 duster mops in the stores like Walmart and things, they're expensive. You get 2 mops, 2 dusters, and the handle for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Can't really beat that. And they're excellent mop, you know, not mops. They're excellent. I have the drippies because it's allergies, and actually the doctor said that could be causing my migraine too. I didn't go for the migraine today. I just had to go for a regular day checkup thing, and I just woke up with a migraine. But all right, now I'm gonna glue my plastic wherever it didn't glue, where I'm gonna just add my glue because it didn't. Sometimes you don't know how long it's gonna be, right? So just glue that down. I just didn't put glue far enough down to get that last time. And now we're just gonna butt our fur back and gonna do it again. We're just gonna do it again. So let's see, we've used 3 mops right now. I'm only gonna glue part of this on because I am not getting glue out of my cool temp. It goes like 3 or 4 plungers and then it doesn't want to go. So I'm going to use hot glue this time and get a little bit further. A little bit further down the road. Okay, so it looks like, so we have 1, 2, 3, right? How many duster mops? 4. We have 4 duster mops on here. You could probably get away with less. I'm gonna put another, so I'm gonna say 5 because that makes it nice and fluffy. So 3 boxes you will need because you get 2 in each. So you're gonna need 3 boxes for the 9.8-inch foam wreath. But they have this wreath too. Oops. If you can't find, they have this. Can you guys see that? It's a bunny wreath form. It's hard to see. You could probably do it the same thing, right? You could, well, I don't know about the headband on that though. But maybe you could just glue the ears on. Cut the ears off of a headband and then just glue it on. Probably to those ears on that bunny wreath form. I have another thing I'd like to do with that bunny wreath form. Okay, so I am pulling the last piece apart and we're gonna glue her down. So let's make sure, oh, look at that. See, Bill? Are you watching, Bill? Dropsy. All right, now let's make sure that this piece is glued all the way down before we add to it. Very hot. And then we're just gonna move our fur back and butt our next piece. But on this piece, I'm gonna cut off this flap. I'm gonna show you. That's what you get, a little piece like that that has no fur. And I'm gonna cut that off because we are done butting up now, so we don't want that piece there. All right, and I'm just gonna use hot glue, it doesn't matter. We're gonna just go for it right here. We're gonna butt this piece up too a little bit. Glue that down. And now we are going to adhere our last piece down. Making sure that we're covering the whole little thing here. So cute. Over here, we need to put some glue. And and we need to glue you down. Then we'll have to glue down over here. Get some glue here. And wherever you need glue, glue it down. Hold it, squeeze, right? Look at how fluffy and furry this is. I have moss. I was working with the green moss, and it's all over my table. All right, I see a little piece right here of green, so I am just going to finagle my fur, put a little bit of glue here, get a protector, and just cover that up. Just cover that up. Fluff that out. Look at how cute is she. She's got pink ears, that's why she's a she. Look how adorable she is, so soft and so fluffy and just adorable, adorable. All right, let's glue this because I can see it hanging. Something was hanging. Let's just put a little bit of glue there. All right, now look at her little carrot on her ear. Do you see that? It's kind of hiding there. But I have a little wooden carrot that came off of the beads that the Dollar Tree gave us, a wooden beaded garland. And I've been using that wooden garland for the wooden bead garland for hangers. And this little carrot at the other end was left over. Got fuzz everywhere. So what I thought we would do is quickly just take a few little greeneries here that I have left from other things, and I'm just going to cut a whole bunch off, and we're going to make a little carrot top out of it, because I thought we could make this little carrot look a little bit more real by adding just a few little greenery to the top. So I'm going to glue these on. I cut a little 4-pack here. I'm going to glue those on, and then I'm going to come back and put more on. So using the top of the carrot that they already give us, it's already painted green, I am just going to hold my little sprigs in with a finger protector here, and then we'll add a few more. I want it to be nice and bushy, just like a carrot would be in the wild if it were growing. So I'm gonna just cut a couple more sprigs, and I mean, it's just very sparse. It's a very sparse, that's why we're gluing a bunch together. So I'm going to take these two because I don't think I'm going to need much more than 2 more here. And place them how I want them in my hands. And I'm going to glue that on as well. I'm going to use the cool temp because I feel like it will dry. There's no glue in it. I feel like it will dry quicker. So add a little bit more glue and add a few more sprigs of the little greenery so it's nice and bushy. Nice and bushy. I'm gonna try to leave that there for 1 second. You know what I thought of? I have some of that orange yarn. Where did I put the orange? Excuse me for standing up and getting something, but look, let's put a little bit of this. I was gonna use jute, but let's use a little bit. Oh, my neighbor gave me a new chair, and it's got wheels, but it doesn't really wheel very good on my floor. Okay, so this is that Just Chanel, right? And I'm gonna see if I can find the beginning. I don't know how you do this. I'm not a knitter. Is there a secret to this? Look, it's gonna be a mess. I can see it already. How do you start it? Oh, lordy, lordy me. How do you start it? Well, you know what? It's for crafts. It's not for knitting. So I know you're not supposed to do what I just did, but we did. We just cut it because it's for crafts. It's not like I need it to be a whole skein of one piece, right? All right, but I'm doing that. I gave myself a little knot. So let me get that knot out. I thought wrapping jute around the top where we just glued our greenery would be cute, but it's a fun Saturday here, I'll tell you. It's fun. I am having fun. Are you guys having fun? I'm having fun. It's a great time to give me a thumbs up if you're having fun. All right, I'm gonna start my glue in the back. I lost my glue stick, Bill. I think Bill must be laughing a lot today because I am dropping everything and my glue stick just came flying out. All right, so we're just gonna hold that little chenille down in the glue, and then we're gonna wrap it around just a few times. Oh, that's cute. Just a few times up where our greenery meets our carrot. Just like that. It also helps it hold it on, and it's just so cute. All right, that's it. We're not even tying it. I'm gonna glue it to the back, and that covers the hole that was through the little wooden carrot, right? You can't see that little hole that was dangling on the garland. So that zhuzhed that up really cute. All right, let me cut the excess off so we can't see it from behind. I still see it from behind here. All right, and then I thought if I had a little pip berry, yeah, I do. A little pip berry in the green and white. I think I'll just take my finger and make a little curly Q. I think I'll take a pencil, or here, we'll just take this because I can make it a bigger one if I don't use my finger. And I'm just gonna wrap it around a few times like a spring. We're gonna cut that off. And we're gonna glue this right behind our carrot like this. Hold on, let me do this smaller with a pencil because that was just too fat. Too fat. So we're gonna take a pencil now. We're gonna wrap it tighter around and around like a spring. And I'm gonna cut this one into 2 springs now because it's a lot longer because we did it smaller. So I'm gonna cut it in half, and then we're gonna use both halves. So just glue those little spirals right underneath in the back here. I'm so sorry. I know you can't see. You just have to trust me. I don't have a close-up camera right now. This is as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately. I am so sorry for that. But I do try to give you a really good close-up at the end and yeah, at the very, very end. I do try to give you a better close-up. So you're just making little tendrils, a little bunch of carrots, a little bunch of greenery for your carrots, and gluing them on the carrot, and then wrapping it around, wrapping that little chenille around it so that it looks like a nice little finished piece. And now we're gonna put this on the bunny, and I don't want that green moss on my bunny because she's just snow white and so cute. All right, so she's got this. I think it's kind of cute. It's also kind of ugly. So I'm going to add my carrot on top of her carrot, and there you have it. We're gonna put a little hanger on the back. She is just too cute. And then I I think we can make a hanger out of this. So we're just gonna take, it's good and strong. So we're just gonna take a piece and we're gonna put a knot at each end. Again, I was gonna use jute, but now that I have this cute little Chanel, what is it? I'll use that. So we'll put knots at each end. Slide my knot down to the end there, or almost to the end, and I'm just doing a double knot at either end. And now we're gonna flip it over and we're gonna stretch this out. I'm gonna cut it a little shorter here and a little shorter here, and we're gonna just stretch this out from ear to ear. Grab a gun, any gun. They don't have glue sticks in them. No matter which one you're gonna pick, it's not gonna have glue. And then we're just gonna stretch this one out all the way over to the other side and glue it down. I'm gonna hold something there because this one came unglued. So while I'm holding that one, and I'm gonna glue this one back. And I'll hold it down with a finger protector. So this is so much fun. Get the dusters, get the string dusters, or these 360 mop dusters. Not mops, they're not mops, they're dusters. They're dusters. The other ones are mops. But this is so much fun to just think outside the box, right? Go through the Dollar Tree, and I just thought these are so fluffy that they look like Easter to me. So I love it. I love thinking outside the box. I'm gonna try to pick this mess off here. I have a little bit of an ugly mess because, oh, that didn't work very well. All right, well, let me hold it back down because I picked off the glue at the same time here. Well, it's the back, so it's okay if it's a little bit messy in the back, right? So that is the holder. That's gonna hang it. It's not really quite steady yet, but that is the holder, and that is so cute. Now, I also have things like this. You could put another dog bow on here. You know, we could put a bow. You could make your own bow. A big bow would be adorable as well. But look how cute this bunny is. What do you guys think? Here's the back, nice and neat. I love it. I love it. It's so fluffy and sweet as can be. It's simple. I love simple. Simple is so cute sometimes. Just a little bunny statement, right? How cute is that? All right, so this is a great time to give me, you could add eggs, you could add any embellishments, but this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really helps my channel grow, and I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers. It's so exciting. All right, everybody, and until I see you, I won't see you again until Monday. So happy Saturday. Have a blessed rest of your weekend, and I will see you Monday. And until then, be good and do good. Bye now.